Hello. Today is Wednesday, November the 8th, 2017. This year, pretty much almost over. It's been flying by. And one of the topics I want to discuss today, really the main topic I'm going to discuss today, is saving some money on entertainment in the home. There's numerous ways you can save money on entertainment, period. I'll make videos about that in the future, but I'm going to specifically talk about saving money within the home. Please really pay attention to this. If you're not up on Fire TV sticks, even a Roku, you really need to pay attention to this video if you want to save some money. I haven't had cable personally for about maybe 2.5 months now. The cable was previously, we cut back on like 90% of our channels about maybe 6 months ago. Okay, we cut about 90% of our channels about 6 months ago, and we cut the cable all together about 2 months ago. So basically what we did, we gave it a test run. We went to like only a few channels we had, and we still wasn't watching them either when we cut back. Took 90% off. We still wasn't watching what we had left. But that was just a test, to see how we would really do without cable altogether. Some of the channels that we kind of relied on for years. Basically, we didn't lose anything by doing that. We actually gained. We gained, saved money, and we actually have more access to the things that we like to watch. I know when I was in Philadelphia, we had Comcast. Comcast is now Xfinity, Comcast, all the same. And on demand, you had a certain amount of time. You had a limited amount of time to watch certain things. Whether you rented it and you paid extra money for it, or it was free to you, it would only be free to you for about maybe, I say if they put a movie up today, maybe 4 weeks, 6 weeks, maybe even 8 weeks, later it might be gone, With Fire TV, it doesn't seem like these movies ever go anywhere. It just seems like the library of Fire TV selections just keep expanding and growing on a daily basis. You ever heard the expression, too good to be true? Well, Fire TVs are too good to be true, because it just seems like it's just a matter of time before it all gets wiped out. For about $39, you could potentially save yourself $150 to $200 a month. Now, I know at one point in time I had 4 cable boxes in my home, along with internet and telephone. We didn't even hook the telephone up. And I used to pay about $220 per month for those 4 boxes, the equipment, and the services that I was getting. And I didn't even have all the channels. I had the majority of the channels, but I didn't even have all of them. There was some sports packages I didn't have, and a couple premiums I didn't have. Premium movie channels I didn't have at one point. And I still was paying like over $200 a month. I switched to Verizon's Fios, and my bill went down about maybe $30 a month, which was going to raise back up after about maybe a year, and I really wasn't going to be saving that $30. But I saved about $30, but it still was like way too much money, and I wasn't that much more pleased with Verizon Fios's services than I was with Comcast. But like I was saying, you can pay $39 to get a Fire TV stick, a one-time price, and you can add on Kodi yourself. All you have to do is go to YouTube. You got people that will sell you a Fire Stick that's so-called jailbroken, and they already have add-ons such as Kodi and other add-ons already uploaded into the Fire TV Stick or the Firebox. But you don't necessarily need anyone to do that. Like, if you're kind of savvy, computer savvy or whatever, you can watch a few videos on YouTube and pretty much figure it out yourself. You know, it's not that complicated at all. Just simple, just following directions. And shoot, if it took me all day to figure it out, or even 2 or 3 days, if it was going to save me a few $100s per month, we talking thousands a year, why not? Why not take the time to figure it out? But, you know, I'm promising you it's not complicated at all. If you want to pay somebody, you know, maybe $40, $50, which you're still going to save money if you pay somebody $40 or $50 to jailbreak it for you, go right ahead. But I recommend you do it yourself. It's not complicated. Now, I did say Fire TV Stick, and I did say Firebox. Now, the Firebox basically just holds more data. I have these products, and they're hooked up to my TVs, and I'm not actually going to show you them. I did look real quick for one of the empty boxes. I have both empty boxes around, and they're packed away somewhere. But, you know, you can Google these things. Look on YouTube, you'll see plenty of things. You can go to Staples, Walmart, places like that. Order them online on Amazon.com and find you a good price. Honestly, I'm not even sure if Walmart carries them. I think they do. I would believe they do. I know I got one of mine from Staples. But in order to really utilize your Fire TV or Firebox, you have to have internet, Wi-Fi. You have to have internet services to your home. Most people do. If you had cable, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I'm sure you had Wi-Fi. I'll make a video on why they're getting mad. Well, they're losing money, obviously, but it's more to it or whatever. With the internet services and, you know, Hollywood, they feel as though they want to just chime in on the streaming services and, you know, cut it out. I know the music industry went through something similar years ago with Napster and, you know, music being downloaded for free to people's computers, people making their own CDs or playlists of music they wanted. And, you know, this was, you know, going on years ago, and, you know, record companies, the music business lost millions to billions of dollars. And movie theaters and movie production companies pretty much are going through the same thing. They're losing money, but it's inevitable. People want to save money. People have been spending lots and lots of money. You know, society as a whole is costing. Cost of living is just skyrocketed. People, you know, need all kind of ways, and they're going to keep coming up with different ways to save money. So I feel as though you should utilize this as long as you can. You know, spend that money somewhere else. Your hard-earned money, spend it somewhere else. Take a vacation. You know, do something nice for a loved one, your kids. You know, if you got kids, this is a real great product to utilize. There's great kids entertainment, all different cartoons and animation shows that they would love. This is all over the Fire Stick and Firebox. Easy access for them, you know, easy access for you. I recommend it, you know. I don't have it. I'm going to show you one day in one of my future videos, but I have a large collection of DVDs that I actually want to get rid of. I look at them every day, and I'm like, I literally look at them every day. I don't view them, but I see them in passing, and I want to get rid of them, actually. There's a few of them that I feel like is collector's items, but they're just taking up space. Like, when you have a library of DVDs in your home, you know, it just reminds me of VHS tapes. When I was growing up, I had a lot of VHS tapes. You know, those tapes about this big. And we had a lot of those. And that was the thing years ago, to collect VHS tapes, just before DVDs, of course. And that takes me back to albums. People used to have albums. The big old square albums in their house. And they used to take up a lot of space. So, you know, on something about the size of a Band-Aid, these 2 Band-Aids, like a little flash drive or something, you can store hundreds of thousands of movies, maybe, or hundreds of thousands of hours of music. You know what I mean? Just times have changed, you know. So this is one of those things. Streaming is a big thing now. I heard about this technology years ago, and I did hear about that people overseas in the UK were taking advantage of this. And, you know, I knew it was just a matter of time before, and they were telling me it was just a matter of time before it came over to the US. Take advantage of it. It's going to be a time point where we may not be able to take advantage of this, but if you can save a few thousand in the next year or two, why not? You know, Comcast and Xfinity, they're going to make money regardless. They're going to lose money, but there's always going to be some people that have to have cable or prefer to have cable, because there is some setbacks with having Fire TV. Minor setbacks, if you ask me, because with the money you saving, I don't mind something not working or a channel not working, you know what I mean, for a few hours or maybe even a few days. I don't mind if I'm going to be utilizing it for the majority of the time for free anyway. There's always going to be something else to watch if something goes down. And like I said, there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of movies to watch that's always there. So you're never going to be in a shortage unless your Wi-Fi is gone, unless your internet connection is down. That's something different than you know, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to utilize having your Fire TV box or stick at all times. And I don't know if I did break down, like I said, the Fire TV, I didn't know if I broke down the Fire TV box or the Fire TV stick, the difference. The Fire TV box is a little bigger. It's a box. I should have it. It's not that big. It's not big at all. It's not like a cable box or anything like that. Maybe the size of 2 cassette tapes. There you go, taking it back again. But it stores memory a little more than the stick. It has a little more memory, and it supposedly works better and faster. It does a little bit, minorly. You'll notice that it does. It's not that big of a difference, but the price is almost double the price of the stick. Stick is about maybe $40. And the Firebox is about $80. So invest in either or. You know, invest in either or. It's a really good investment. So I'm gonna cut this video now. I'm going to talk more about this in future videos, because I can go on and on and on about saving money and about entertainment and how the two should go hand in hand. So again, have a good day. And I'm here to help. This is my channel. Subscribe, like if you want to. Recommend it. If anything that you want me to talk about, discuss in the future, leave a comment and I'll read your comments. And be sure to get back with a response video or a response comment. Thank you again. Peace.